we go. Right, everyone, let's make a start. So either having a sit or a little lie down, whatever you feel more comfortable doing. Naomi, you can stay there for the whole session if you really want to. Okay, so when you're comfortable, you can let your eyes just gently close down and just have a few moments just arriving into the space, into the practice. So letting go of your morning so far. And just starting to bring yourself a little more inward. And just feel the body dropping into the support of the ground. Feel the brow smooth, the eyes soften. Morning, Kate. Just feeling the jaw relax. So the teeth can gently part behind the lips. Tongue release from the roof of the mouth. And then softening into the shoulders, into the belly. And beginning to connect with the breath. So feeling the touch of the breath in the nose as you breathe in, as you breathe out, noticing that slight temperature change in the nostrils. And then starting to deepen the breath. So nice soft belly. Inhaling, filling into the tummy, then into the ribs, filling up to the chest, finding that length and expansion. And then as you exhale, slowly and steadily, breathing down into the ground. And then just staying with the breath for a few moments. So finding your rhythm, finding your pace. That sense of steadiness and ease through the breath, through the body. And doing your best to keep your focus with the breath for the next few moments. Okay, just taking a couple more deep breaths. Okay, and when you're ready, you can just let the eyes gently flicker open. So we're just going to do a little bit more breathing, a little bit more kind of focused, steady, diaphragmatic breathing. So we're going to come onto backs if you're not already there. So bend your knees, bring the feet onto the floor. And bring your hands onto your belly or kind of onto your ribs so you can really feel the movement of your breath. So we're thinking about breathing into the diaphragm and finding some strength and control and recruitment of the abdominal wall on the exhale. So inhale, you're going to fill into belly, into ribs, like we do just at the start of the practice. And as you exhale, really strong exhale, and see if you can draw everything in, kind of corseting in towards the spine. So you're kind of recruiting your whole abdominal wall. So as you inhale, expand and fill belly, ribs, back of the ribs. And then exhale, squeeze everything in. A couple more on your own time. So just finding that expansion Slow, wide breath on the inhale, and then exhale, drawing everything into the midline. Keep that going for a few more rounds. So we're going to use that same feeling of the strong exhalation to create support and stability for the ribs and the pelvis as we move the arms and the legs to challenge the core. A few more kind of positions that we're going to practice later. So we'll come back to that soon. And just take a couple more deep diaphragmatic breaths. Okay, and then we're just going to take the feet a little bit wider on the mat, and we're going to start to windscreen wiper the legs. Just kind of breathe fully. Don't worry about that kind of drawing the belly in on the exhale. Just take some breaths and move the body. So we're kind of working again with creating stability and mobility through the back. So that also involves working through hips, shoulders, core stability, just to support a strong, healthy, mobile spine. Okay. Just a couple more side to side with the legs. And then we're going to draw the knees up in towards the chest. So have a little squeeze, pull the knees in, feel the back of the pelvis lift as you hug the knees in, and then soften and just let the back of the pelvis come down to the ground. So just a couple more of those. So squeeze in, lift through the tailbone, and then slowly soften the knees coming back down. And again, squeezing in and soften. One more time, little squeeze and soften. Okay, left leg can straighten. Hands release, and we're going to circle with the right knee. So getting that movement into the hip. Round in one direction a few times. And then changing it up, go the other way. Good, as wide as you can comfortably go. And then both knees back in, squeeze the legs in. And then keep the left knee in, straighten the right leg. So same again, we're going to release the hands, circle around with the knee, so moving into the hip joint. My clunky side. And then the other way. Good, okay, and then again, bring both knees up. So we're going to cactus the arms, so backs of the hands to the floor, elbows bent 90 degrees, knees above the hips, ankles in line with the knees. You're going to keep your ankles and your knees glued together. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, get that strength through the core as you lower the knees halfway to the right. Hold it there just for a moment. Inhale, you're going to lift back up, and then exhale, same thing, opposite side, so left. Good, inhale, and again to the right, exhale, inhale, same again to the left. Good, inhale, one more each side, exhale right, inhale lift, and then exhale left. Good, inhale lift, and we're going to come all the way over onto our right side, so rolling over onto the outer right leg, keeping the knees bent. We're going to extend the right arm forward. We're going to bring the left palm on top of the right palm. Reach forward with the left hand, and then we're opening out into a twist. So lift the left arm up and back, opening out as far as you can. Just get your shoulder blades underneath you. So that left shoulder blade works down towards the floor. And if your left shoulder doesn't feel happy here, you can bring the left hand, just rest onto the ribs just to decrease that stretch. Take a few breaths. Well done. Okay, let's close it up. So bring the left hand up and over, and then rolling onto your back. So backs of the hands to the floor, cactus the arms, take a breath in, and then to the left on the exhale, so halfway to the left. Inhale, let's lift, and again to the right, exhale. Inhale, lift, left. Good, inhale, and then right. Inhale, and then left. Good, inhale, and then right. Inhale, and then all the way over onto your left side. Bring the palms together in front of you. So again, you're going to reach forward with that right hand and then open out into that twist. So reaching the arm back and open. Squiggle your shoulder blades underneath you. Take a few deep breaths here. All done. So same thing, the right hand can rest on the ribs if the shoulder doesn't feel happy. Breathing into where you feel space in your body. Good. Oh, that weather. Okay, let's close it up. So bring the top hand up and forwards and then rolling back onto the back of the body. Good. You can bring the feet to the floor now, about hips distance apart. Bring the hands down next to the hips. We're going to start to move the pelvis, getting into lower back. So as you inhale, let's arch the lower back, anterior pelvic tilt. And then exhale, tuck, posterior tilt, lower back flattens to the ground. So repeating that, inhale, arch the back. And then exhale, tuck and flatten. Couple more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Keep that tuck. Lift the hips on the inhale, bridge pose. So push your feet strongly down, rolling up, each vertebrae lifting at a time, and then slowly exhale, rolling down. So through the spine, bit by bit, all the way down. Then inhale, we find that arch again. So lower back arches. Exhale, flatten the lower back. And then we roll up on the inhale. So push the feet, lift the hips into your bridge. And then slowly exhale, moving through your spine, coming all the way down. One more of those. So arch as you inhale. Flatten the back, posterior tilt. Inhale, rolling up, strong feet, squeeze glutes. And then exhale, slowly coming down. Okay, so we're going to come back up into bridge and we're going to hold it there. Then we're going to work on stability. So when the hips are up, we're going to lift the arms from the floor so we're not using the arms to support. We're going to use that strong exhalation to create that strength through the midsection of the body. And then we're going to extend the legs forward one at a time. Otherwise, that's going to be tricky. We're going to use the exhale as the leg moves to try and stabilize the pelvis. We're aiming to keep the pelvis really steady. We're aiming to keep the hips nice and high. So we're going to use that strength through the core to maintain that stable position. So lift yourself up into your bridge. And then we're going to bring hands to hips and elbows lift from the floor. So we're not using the arms to support. Inhale. And then as you exhale, recruit those abdominal muscles as you extend a leg forward or just lift a foot. And then inhale, bring the foot down. And then exhale, we switch sides. So in your own time, so find your rhythm, use the breath to really find that stability through your pelvis. So really focus on using that exhalation to recruit your abdominal wall. Steady hips. Good, really good. Keep that lift. Well done. Yeah, nice. Good, really good. You're a stable crew. Well done. One more. Nice. And then slowly all the way to the floor. Really nice. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Have a little hug. And then bring the feet back down to the ground. Just to stretch into the neck now. So hands behind the head, interlace the fingers. Shoulders stay down. And then just slowly draw the chin to the chest, just stretching into the neck. And then lower the head back down to the floor. A couple more of those. So lifting chin. Lowering head. Couple more in your own time. Just finding that lovely stretch through the cervical spine, the neck. Good. And then bring the head all the way down. Okay, a little bit more stability through the middle of the body. So arms and legs up, dead bugs. So that same control, that same recruitment of the abdominal wall on the exhale is going to create that stability for the ribs and the hips. We're trying not to lift the ribs. We're trying not to arch the lower back. So inhale, right arm, left leg, extend forward and back. Sorry, exhale. That was an exhale. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, switch. So find that strength through the middle of the body as you exhale. Inhale, lift. exhale, switch. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch in your own time. So finding your breath control, your rhythm, your stability. Don't rush. Move through the breath. Brilliant. Well done. Yeah, nice. Good. One more. Oh, brilliant. And then slowly bring everything all the way down. Good work. Excellent coordination. Okay, let's rock ourselves up to sitting. So we're going to extend the left leg, bend the right knee, Marichiasana. So we're going to sit nice and tall, firm into this leg, a little bit of space between the foot and the thigh coming into a twist. So turning to the right towards the knee. So keeping that lift up through your spine. Either you can have the arm around the front of the knee or the hand, or you can come to the elbow, to the outside of the knee, whatever feels best. If you want to, you can add a bind, right hand reaching behind you, reaching for the top of the left thigh or your waistband, or resting the hand on the lower back. Keep working this left leg though. Flex foot, push out through ball of big toe, firm into your thigh. And use the breath to create length. So inhaling, you're finding a bit more space and length into your spine. Exhale, you're finding that slight depth of twist. Yeah, really nice. Okay, untwist. Straighten out the right leg, bend the left knee. So again, create that lift and length. Firm right leg, and then we turn towards the knee. Same again, you can have the arm around the knee or outside of the knee. And then maybe binding with that left hand. Totally optional. Take a couple of breaths. Again, find that rhythm in the movement. So lifting, inhale, turning, exhale. Good. Well done. Couple of breaths. Okay, untwist, straighten out both legs, legs nice and wide. So we're going to bend the right knee, bring the sole of the foot to the inside of the left leg. Again, we're sitting nice and tall, coming into a little side stretch here. So sliding down your left leg towards the foot as the right arm reaches up and over, pushing down into your right sit bone, so pushing your bum towards the floor, and then just a slight kind of rotation of the chest up towards the ceiling, so you're opening out into it a little bit here. Rotate your left shoulder blade down, really reach through that top arm. Well done. Good. Slowly come all the way up, changing sides, bending the left knee, and then sliding down towards the right foot, reaching left arm up and over. Oh, that feels good after gym pain yesterday. Yeah. Good. And then slowly coming all the way up. Okay, back of the mat. So we're going to do seated windscreen wipers, no hands, if possible. You can bring the hands behind you if you feel a bit unsteady. That's totally fine. You're still getting all that lovely movement through the hips. So we'll end up traveling. So we're going to go one side to the other with the knees, feet nice and wide, seeing if you can keep those hands off the floor, see where you end up. I basically ended up on Elizabeth's mat in class the other day. Well done. Keep it going. See if we can come all the way to the front of the mat. I just can't do it staying still. Is it possible? Oh, good. Well done. Okay, now we're all at the front of the mat-ish. We're going to come onto the knees. So we're going to drop hips back to heels. Have your kind of knees in line with your hips. And we're going to bring the forearms down to the ground, palms down, arms nice and parallel. So thinking about extension and flexion into the upper back now. So as you inhale, lengthen, so create length of the upper back, pulling the shoulder blades down. Just imagine your chest drawing forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to push, tuck, and round. So lifting that space between the shoulder blades. So inhale, extension, and then exhale, flexion. Again, in your own time, just moving through the breath. Really feeling that lovely movement through the upper back. Well done. So this is a nice one to do if you're stuck at your desk all evening. Well done. Okay, so just increasing that movement slightly through cat and cow. So come onto all fours. And then again, just working through those two movements. So rounding into flexion and then moving into extension. Maybe again, you're focusing the movement into an articulation through the spine. So you're moving from one end of the spine to the other in order, really thinking about each vertebrae moving independently. And just keeping that mobility through your spine. Oh, done. All right, let's bring it through to neutral. So thinking about rotation in the thoracic spine. So bringing the hands behind the head, right hand first behind the back of the skull. Left hand is nice and strong, fingers are spreading. Inhale, lift your elbow open, and then exhale, close, rotation down towards the opposite arm. Inhale, lift, turn the chest, exhale, close. Well done. And again, inhale, rotation, exhale, close it down. One more time like this. Inhale and exhale. Good. Okay, this time inhale, release the hand, lift the arm, reach, reach, reach. And then we feed underneath on the exhale, coming down onto the shoulder side of the head. Level off your hips. If it's comfortable again, you can find that little bind, left arm reaching behind you, looking for the opposite thigh or something else. Maybe reaching fingers towards the front of the mat. Neither of those feel good. You keep your hand underneath your shoulder. Breathing again into the back of your body. Just feel your hips nice and level in space. Good. Well done. Okay, let's bring the left hand back under the shoulder. Push the floor away, all fours. So just line yourself up again into that nice even position. Left hand behind the head. And again, inhale, we open, and then exhale, close it down. Inhale, push open. Exhale, rotate down. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, close it down. Good. Release the hand. Inhale, big stretch, reach up. And then feeding underneath, coming onto shoulder, onto the temple. And then same again, the top hand can reach round and back or forward or keeping it under the shoulder. Find something that works for you. Take a few breaths. In and out through your nose. Good, so notice where you feel the breath in your body in this slightly rotated position. And then bringing the right hand back under the shoulder, moving through to tabletop, and then through to downward facing dog. So tucking the toes, let's lift the hips up and back, finding your down dog position. So feet about hips distance apart, fingers nice and spread. And then let's start to move the feet. So pedaling the heels up and down, one at a time. Good. And then we're going to start to walk the hands back towards the feet. So slowly making your way into Uttanasana, back of the mat, head heavy, knees soft. We're going to roll up and down a couple of times. So push your feet and unravel slowly. So you're stacking through your vertebrae one at a time. Again, really creating that lovely articulation, mobilization. Coming all the way up, and then we're going to go back down. So tuck the chin round towards the floor. Let your knees be as soft as you like. So you can come all the way down, fingertips graze the floor, and then we reverse again. So push into the feet to start as we come all the way up. Okay, so I want to do a little bit of shoulder mobility stuff before we start to flow, move with a bit more pace, add a bit more heat. So we're going to grab a block. Ideally, we'd all have a little hand weight. Kate, if you've got a hand weight at home, use your hand weight for this. Okay, so we're going to think about internal, external rotation of your shoulder and moving through that range. So we're going to try and keep the ribs nice and steady. We're going to try and keep the torso steady. So we're not turning the body as we move the arm, because we want all of the movement to be through the shoulder. So I'm going to bring the hand onto ribs. We'll start with a block in the right hand. Yep, okay. I'm just thinking, is that my left or right? So we're going to think about external rotation first. We're going to turn the shoulder back so the bicep turns forward. So the bicep and the elbow are turned forward. We're going to bring the arm just slightly across the body as we lift the arm up and back, and then we move into internal rotation. So don't let the ribs follow. We're going to spin the shoulder forward and down. So we're internally rotating as far as you can. Then we bring the arm forward in internal rotation. Then we go back, and then we start to move the other way. So we bring the arm out and up into external rotation all the way, come forward and back down the way we came. So that's one repetition. We can do that another couple of times on this arm and then switch. So external rotation, come across, reach up, and then as we go back, we travel into internal rotation, thinking about the movement here, all the way in, come forward with the arm, go back, and then round into external rotation as we come up and down. Good, one more time this side. So across, up, out, internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Bring the arm forward, back, and then external rotation. Come up and down. Good, switch. So deep external rotation, get that shoulder round and back, elbow turns forward, across, up, feel steady here as you internally rotate as you come back. So this will want to happen, you're resisting, keep internally rotating all the way, come forward, back, and then external rotation as you rotate the arm up, down to where we started again, across, up, round, internal rotation, keep it going, bring the arm forward, back, external rotation as you rotate up and down. One more, same side, up, rotate, drop the shoulder forward, good, back, out, round, and down. Good. Get rid of your brick. Yeah, you have to think about that. Yeah. Once you get used to where you're internally and externally rotating, then it's much easier. To add a bit of weight and your shoulders will feel really good for it, I promise. Okay, front of the mat, we're going to start to flow. So we'll do one half salute and then we'll move through a few different bits and pieces. So nice and tall, shoulders down, inhale, reach up, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthen, and then refold. Exhale, stand tall, big push, reach the arms. Inhale, exhale, hands down. Okay, adding, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. So hands down, right leg back, drop the knee, low lunge. Keep the right hand down. Inhale, turn and lift, reach the left arm up. Bring the hand down, make your way into your plank position. So really finding that fluidity and control through your transition. So we're not dragging, we're lifting and we're placing with care. Exhale all the way down to the floor. Elbows forward for Sphinx, inhale. So push the floor away, lift the chest. And then we're moving into our forearm plank. So lifting through the front of the body, tucking the toes, lifting the knees. Again, you're finding that spread of the shoulder blades, slight posterior tilt of the pelvis, pulling the belly in, and then knees to the floor, roll it down into your Sphinx position. Take a breath in, and then slide the hands back. So find again your control to move slowly into your downward facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath. So fingers are spread, tailbone is lifting, eyes between the feet. Good. Okay, lift the right leg to the sky and then step the right foot forward, left knee down. Keep the left hand down as you inhale, twist, right arm up. Exhale, bring the hand down, step it forward. Lift halfway and lengthen. Refold, exhale. All the way up, reach. Hands down, exhale. Same again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift halfway. Good. Left leg back, low lunge. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. Inhale. Exhale, hand down. Stepping quietly into your plank. Take a breath in, push the floor away, and then all the way down to your tummy. Exhale, elbows forward, Sphinx pose. So lift your chest, and then down, downward facing dog, forearm plank. So lifting belly, lifting knees, pushing the floor away. So find that strength through the upper body. Tuck with your pelvis. Well done, everybody. They're great. Good. And then drop your knees. Again, your control to come back into your Sphinx position. Take a breath in. Hands slide back, firm your belly, maybe pushing through plank to downward facing dog or through all fours. And again, just take a moment, feeling the ground underneath your hands and your feet, growing from those points. Head is heavy. Okay, next inhale, left leg lifts. And we step forward, bringing the right knee to the floor. Right hand down, inhale, twist. Exhale, hand down, stepping forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, create length into your spine. Exhale, refold. Inhale, rise, arms up. Hands down, exhale, Utkatasana, bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold over the legs. Halfway lift, lengthen your back. Right leg back, low lunge again, drop the knee. So right hand down, left arm up into the twist, and then tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, finding your runner's lunge. So keep that length into your back. Bring the left hand down, lift your left foot, step quietly into your plank position. Good. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Elbows forward for Sphinx again. Inhale, lift the chest, pull your shoulders down, create that extension through your upper back. And then forearm plank, lifting body, lifting the knees, pushing through the elbows. Take a breath in. Exhale strongly, lift the right toes. Take a breath in, bring the foot down. Exhale, left foot. Inhale down. Exhale, right foot. Inhale down, exhale left, inhale down, and then knees down, hips down, Sphinx pose. Good. Inhale where you are. And then slide the hands back again, finding that strength to move into your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg lifts. This time stack the hips, bend the knees, squeeze your heel down towards your bum. Square the hips, step forward, left knee to the ground. Okay, left hand down, right arm up, twist. And then lifting back knee, runner's lunge, twist. Keep your length. Good, right hand to the floor. Again, control to make your way to the top of the mat. Lift halfway and lengthen. Exhale, refold. All the way up, big push through the feet, reach the arms. Hands down, exhale, Utkatasana, bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale. Reach the arms, lift the chest, broad shoulder blades for 3, 2, 1, fold, exhale, well done. Lift halfway, lengthen. Hands down, left leg back, low lunge. Low lunge twist, right arm to the sky, inhale. And then lifting back knee, runner's lunge. Good, bring the hand down, no noise, step it back. Inhale here. All the way down. Good. Elbows forward, Sphinx pose, really nice. Take a breath in, lift the chest. Okay, peeling up into your forearm plank, so hips, then the knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, right toes lift. Inhale down. Exhale, switch. Inhale down. Exhale, switch. Good. Inhale, one more. Exhale. Inhale. And then Sphinx pose all the way down. Find your control. Good. Take a breath in. Slide your hands back. Downward dog. Well done. Left leg to the sky. Inhale. Stack the hips. Bend the knees. Squeeze the heel down. Square off. Step forward. Right knee to the floor. Inhale. Twist. Left arm up. Tuck the back toe. Lift the back knee. Good. Bring the left hand down. Step to the front of the mat. Lift halfway and lengthen. Refold, exhale. Big push through the feet as we rise. Look up. Hands down, exhale. Utkatasana again. Sink your hips back. Come into your little squats. And then inhale, arms forward and up. So the hips are low, the chest is up, the shoulder blades are broad. Holding again for 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Halfway up. Inhale. Fingers down, right leg back, drop the knee, same start. So inhale, twist, left arm up, then runner's lunge, twist, lift the back knee. Okay, transitioning into high lunge twist. So firm your feet, lift yourself up, arms wide. Good, untwist, reach the arms, and then bring the hands to the floor. Again, no noise, step it back. Inhale here. And then we lower down, exhale, elbows forward, back into Sphinx. So push the floor away, lift your chest, adding a bit more demand this time. So coming back into forearm plank. So we're going to center the right hand. So just slide the hand to the middle of the mat, keeping the forearm down, spinning onto the outer edge of the right foot for side plank. Maybe stacking the feet, maybe reaching the top arm, maybe hand to waist. Maybe lifting top leg, push that elbow into the ground, lift through your top waist. Good, and then we come back into forearm plank. So slowly transition to parallel arms, left side. So left hand centers, outside edge of the foot, maybe reaching that right arm, maybe lifting the right leg, lift through the waist, take a breath. Good, and then bring yourself down, forearm plank, drop the knees, Sphinx pose. Inhale. And then slide the hands back, push yourself through down dog or child's pose. Take a couple of breaths. Okay. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Stack the hips, bend the knee. Square the hips, step the right foot forward, left knee down, low lunge. Low lunge twist. Inhale, right arm up. Runner's lunge twist, lift the back knee. Okay, high lunge twist. So slowly bring yourself up, arms wide. Good, untwist, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor, step forward. Halfway up, lengthen. Fold, soften, let your head drop. And then stand tall, inhale, reach the arms. Slowly bring the hands down. Well done. Again. So sink your hips back and low, Utkatasana. Reach your arms up, inhale, chest up, broad shoulder blades for 3. Good. 2, 1. Exhale, fold forward. Really good. Halfway up, lengthen your back. Well done. Hands down, left leg back, low lunge. And then open to the right. Inhale, lift the arm. Tuck the back toe, runner's lunge twist. Good. Prepare yourself to rise into your high lunge, open twist, tricky transition. Firm your back leg, squeeze your inner thighs. And then untwist, arms to the sky, hands to the floor, lift front foot and step. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Good. Elbows forward for Sphinx. Push the floor away, lift the chest. So if you want to skip the side planks, you can. So lifting into your forearm plank or staying in Sphinx pose. So tuck through the pelvis and then right hand centers, spinning onto the outer edge of the foot, reaching through left arm. Finding something that works. You can bring this top foot to the floor for a bit of extra support if that's useful. Good, find your forearm plank, so spin it into the center the left hand, switching sides, reaching up into your side plank. Take a breath. Good, back into forearm plank. Take an inhale here, and then slowly with control, rolling back into your Sphinx. Take an inhale, and then slide the hands back, push through to your downward facing. Pause, find your control, find your breath. Let your eyes rest between the feet. Okay, inhale, left leg up. Stack the hips, bend the knees, squeeze the heel down. And then square the hips, step forward, bring your right knee to the floor. Twist, inhale, left arm up, back knee lifts. And then transitioning into your high lunge twist. So again, finding that steadiness and control. Untwist, reach the arms, hands down and step forward. Lift halfway, fold, all the way up. Inhale, hands down. Okay, adding to it one more time. So drop your hips back in low Utkatasana. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Hands to prayer. We twist, turn right. Maybe bring elbow to knee. If the elbow and knee are connected, push and create length into your back. Push your palms. Take a breath. Well done. Untwist. Same thing. Other side. Turn left. Maybe bring the elbow to knee. Create length. Push your palms. Well done. Untwist. Reach the arms up. And then fold. Exhale. Good. Halfway up. Hands down, right leg back, drop the knee, low lunge. Inhale, twist, left arm up, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Same transition, high lunge, open arms. Good, and then inhale, reach the arms up, and then open into warrior two. So spin the heel down, and then open to the side of the mat. Look forward over your front fingers. Keep your chest and your hips open to the long edge of your mat. Reverse warrior, back hand down, front palm reaches up and back. Good, windmill the hands to the floor, plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale all the way down, Sphinx pose. Push the forearms down, lift the chest. Forearm plank, lifting yourself up. Okay, for those that want to, dolphin. So keep pushing the elbows down. Walk your feet in towards your hands. So forearms are driving the floor away, shoulder blades are broad, looking between the feet. Good. Maybe lifting the right leg up, coming onto tiptoes of left foot. Bring the right foot down. Maybe lifting the left foot up, reach through the foot. Bring the left foot down. Walk yourself back, forearm plank. Inhale. And then bring your knees down, finding your Sphinx. Good, take another breath. And then downward facing dog, exhale. Okay, so we're gonna add a wild thing to our practice today. So this is totally optional. If you've never done a wild thing before, it's kind of fun. Needs a little bit of space. Okay, so the right leg's gonna lift up. And then we stack the hip and bend the knee. So this time, if you're coming into wild thing, that foot's going to come all the way behind you. So you're opening, you're spinning on the left foot, bring the right foot down to the floor behind you. The right arm is reaching towards the front of the mat and the hips are lifting. So I'm on the toes of my right foot. My left foot's at an angle and I'm reaching through the top arm. Good. Okay, back into downward dog. Up and over. Well done, wild things. You want to just watch this time, do it next time? That's fine. Okay, so right leg lifts again. And then we step it forward. Left knee to the floor, low lunge. Good, inhale, open twist, right arm up. And then runner's lunge, lift that back knee. Squeeze your inner thigh together, firm your feet. Lifting into your high lunge twist. Good, inhale, reach the arms up. Warrior two, open out. Facing the left side of your mat, arms wide. So just adjust your feet as you need to. And then reverse warrior, reach up and back. Windmill the hands to the floor. Step it forward. Lift halfway, lengthen. Fold, exhale. All the way up, big push, big stretch. Hands down, exhale, same again. Yeah, of course. It is, I know, it's amazing how hot we get, isn't it, in yoga? It's fine if you get wet. All right, last one. So front of the mat, we're going to start in Utkatasana. So feet together or feet apart, whatever's more comfortable for you. So shift your hips back, bend your knees, keep weight into the heels, reach the arms forward and up. Hands to prayer at the chest. Turn to the right, elbow to the knee. So your knees are kind of trying to stay in line as you twist through the ribs. Push your palms, lengthen your back. Well done. Untwist. And then again, same thing to the left. Take a moment. Well done. Untwist, reach the arms, just take a breath, and then exhale all the way down. Lift halfway as you breathe in. And then hands down, left leg back, low lunge. Inhale, twist, right arm to the sky. Back knee lifts, runner's lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs together, transition into your high lunge twist. Really tricky. And then square your chest forward, reach the arms up. Spin on the back heel, warrior two. Good. Warrior, reverse warrior, reaching up and back. Good. And then windmill the hands down to the floor, making your way into your plank position. So again, find that smooth transition. Inhale, slowly to the floor, exhale. Always finding that control. Elbows forward, sphinx, lift your chest. Forearm plank, hips, toes, knees. Push the floor away, maybe dolphin. So hips pike up, walking the feet forward towards the elbows. Keep the elbows strong, keep the shoulder blades broad. Maybe inhale, right leg lifts. Good, slowly bring the foot down. Maybe left leg lifts. Good, slowly bring the foot down. Walking your way back into your forearm plank. Again, use your control, drive your arms down, and then knees to the floor, hips to the floor, belly to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest. Well done, downward facing dog. Okay, another chance to try your wild thing. So left leg lifts up, stack the hips, bend the knee. So we're just letting that left leg fall behind us as we reach the left arm up. So the hips are lifting. You're on the tippy toes of your left foot, taking a breath. And then slowly transitioning back into your downward facing dog. Good, left leg up, inhale. Step it forward, knee to the floor. Okay, finding your twist, left arm to the sky, and then lifting back knee, runner's lunge. High lunge twist, lift it up, control. Untwist, reach the arms up. Open out, warrior two, back heel to the floor, arms wide. Good. Reverse warrior, reach up and back. Hands to the floor, lift the back heel, step forward. Well done, halfway up, inhale. Fold, exhale. All the way up, push the feet, reach the arms. Bring the hands down, exhale. Good work, okay. Couple more standing poses, and then we're gonna come to the floor. So we're gonna vinyasa through, so just a straightforward vinyasa. So standing tall, inhale. Exhale, fold it down. Lift halfway. And then straight into your plank. So step or maybe hop into your plank position. Inhale here. Exhale all the way to the floor or chaturanga hover. Lifting your chest, cobra or up dog. Downward dog, exhale. Okay, right foot forward. Left heel down. Warrior one feet. So we are facing the front of the mat. So feet are wide. So have your feet on their own sides of the mat. Grab a brick. Sorry. Every time. Get you in position, then make you move. So we're going to come into revolved triangle pose. So that block's going to come to the inside of your front foot. So the more flexible you are, the closer to your foot it will be. Maybe you won't have a block at all. Maybe you'll have a block to the outside of your foot. So the deepest kind of version of the pose is to come hand to floor outside the block because you're getting the most rotation. There's a lot on the hips, so you need to have really open hips and a really flexible spine to get there. Block here is a good place to start, and then you can kind of adjust it from there. So front leg is straight, back foot is strong, arms are wide, and we hinge forward with a straight spine. Then we get the rotation through the middle. So we're turning towards the right. So get the turn first, then bring the hand down to where it comes to, lengthen a little bit more, and then we turn fully, right arm reaching up towards the sky. Left shoulder blade rotating down, back foot is working, hips are level. Feel like you're trying to rip your mat apart with your feet. So push your feet down, rip your mat apart. Good, really nice. Really, really good. Great, everybody. Okay, so let's untwist. Bring the hand down. We're going to bend the front knee, and then we're going to rise into our warrior one. So all the way up. They were lovely. Okay, bring the hands down. Move your block to one side for a mo. Find your downward facing dog. Really great. Okay, a little vinyasa if you wish. So inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower it down all the way or halfway. Upward dog, cobra, or a back bend of your choice. Over the feet into downward facing dog. So same again, left foot forward and wide. Right heel down. So feet are on their same side, train track style. Put your block where your block wants to be. So square the hips forward, straighten the front leg. Arms wide. And again, hinge forward with that straight spine. Get the rotation from the middle of your body, then bring the hand down, create a bit more length, and then fully rotate, reach. Yeah, really good. Feet, push them down, rip your mat apart. So it's all from the ground up. Beautiful. Yeah, lovely. Yep, good. Well done, crew. These are great. Okay, slowly untwist. Bend the front knee and then reach it up into your warrior one, arms high. Exhale, bring the hands down. Downward facing dog. Good. Okay, we're going to step the right foot forward and then we're going to turn to face the long side of the mat. So we're in a wide-legged standing forward fold. So feet are parallel. I'm going to bring the hands down onto floor or to bricks. You can bend the knees as much as you like here. I'm going to come into a little twist. So let's center the right hand either onto fingertips on the ground or you can come up onto one of your bricks. Keep that length into your back and then we turn to the right. Right arm turning up or bringing the hand onto the lower back. Right arm up, left hand down. Yeah, twist. What did I say? Probably. Oh, sorry. Right hand down and up, what? Why is that confusing? Yeah, we're going to go both ways, so just twist. So keep that length into your back as you turn. That same action with your feet, pushing down and ripping apart. So really engaging through those outer hip muscles. Good. And then untwist, bring a hand down, lengthen, and then turn the other way. Good. Well done. So feet again, keep them working. Keep those active feet. Push, push, push. Yep, great, everybody. Slowly untwist both hands to the floor. Okay, soften the knees, hands to waist, and then slowly bring yourself all the way up. Good, and then step to the front of the mat. Okay, so we're going to come down onto the floor now. So we're going to roll back down the way we came up. So arms are heavy, head is hanging, and then we're rounding through the spine. Ooh. Let the knees bend. And then maybe you come into a little squat position, reaching the arms forward, and then lightly dropping onto your bum, all for fun, straight into Navasana. So lift your feet up, lift your chest, shoulders down, point your toes for 3, 2, 1. Last little bit of control. Roll over your pelvis, extend your legs forward for low boat. Again, we hold for 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Ah, hello, floor. Okay, bend your knees. We're going to finish with the bridge pose. So feet to the floor. If you want to come into Urdhva Dhanurasana wheel, you can do, your choice. So lift yourself up into your back bend, either bridge or wheel, get your shoulder blades underneath you in bridge. Push those feet down. Inner thighs hugging. Take a few breaths. Good. So just connect the whole of your foot down into the ground. Breathing in and out through your nose. And when you've done about 5 breaths, slowly bring yourself back down to the floor. Sorry, getting wet there. And then squeeze the knees up into the chest. A little rock from side to side. Good, okay, happy baby. Soles of the feet towards the ceiling, knees bent, knees wide. Reach for the feet or the ankles or the shins or something else. And then let's just have a little rock from side to side, drawing one knee down and then the other. See if you can keep the back of the pelvis moving towards the ground. Good, release the feet to the floor, take the feet wide, arms wide, drop the knees to the right. Turn your head to the left. Take a couple of breaths. And done. Okay, same thing other side. So lifting head, lifting knees. Other side. Again, a couple of slow, deep breaths. Good, lift everything up. One last squeeze, knees into chest. And then making your way into Shavasana. So if you want to put your bits and bobs on, please do. And then make your way to a comfortable place with the eyes gently closing. And if you prefer to sit, you can sit. And we'll just have a few minutes of rest to finish practice today. And just maybe taking a couple of deep breaths just to kind of let go. And then you can let your breath return to its natural rhythm. So releasing any control of breath, of body. And just allowing yourself to drop into stillness. The face is relaxed. Tummy is relaxed. Lower back softening. Whole body relaxed. Okay, so deepening the breath again. Moving the fingers and the toes. Having a stretch if it feels good. And then knees into chest for a little squeeze, a little rock from side to side. Turning circles again, whatever feels good in your body today. And then let the feet come to the floor, roll yourself onto one side, pause there for a breath. And then transitioning up to sit, so bringing yourself up, hands together at the chest. And then bowing down to your fingertips. Bowing down to the ground, open your eyes, and then slowly coming back into your soggy Saturday. Thanks, guys. The vid.